Covering an area of 4.79 million square kilometers, the Coral Sea is home to the Great Barrier Reef, the world's largest coral reef. Vast, magnificent, and wild. It's a unique and very special part of the world. Located off the east coast of Australia, the reef supports the greatest concentration of life found anywhere on the planet. Here, wildlife flourishes in the spectacular raw setting of the Coral Sea, home to the world's richest marine ecosystem. Fragile, complex, and sometimes confronting. Come with us on an epic journey as we explore the miracle of life here on the Great Barrier Reef, a living treasure. The spectacular Coral Sea extends 2,000 kilometers down the northeast coast of Queensland, Australia. The sea takes its name from the vast coral formation that lies beneath. The Great Barrier Reef, the largest living organism on Earth. The Coral Sea is characterized by its pristine tropical waters and calm seas, with frequent rain and tropical cyclones during the wet season. While the shallow inshore waters average around 35 meters, the outer reefs can plunge to depths of more than 2,000 meters. Right across the Coral Sea, wildlife of all persuasion live and thrive in this rich marine environment. The tiger shark is one of the Great Barrier Reef's apex predators. Sleek, powerful, and intimidating, she can grow over 5 meters long, making her one of the world's largest sharks. Tigers have a wide habitat and can be found in shallow and deep water across the Coral Sea. Her name derives from the dark stripes down her body, which resemble a tiger's pattern. Primarily nomadic, she follows warmer currents and tends to stay in deeper water along the edge of the reef, but she'll also move into shallow water when pursuing prey. She's not too fussy and has a reputation for eating almost anything, including birds, fish, sea snakes, and other sharks. She's also known to attack dugongs. But if there's one meal she prefers most, it's the sea turtle. And she'll travel vast distances just to dine on her favorite dish. While live turtles are still on the menu, tigers on the Great Barrier Reef tend to prefer dead or weakened turtles floating on the surface. This turtle died of heat exhaustion and has been swept out to sea with the outgoing tide. Lured by the oily slick of the rotting carcass, the sharks will travel far and wide in pursuit of their prized meal. And when they reach their target, it quickly turns into a feeding frenzy. Tragically, this pregnant female died before she had a chance to lay her eggs. The raw power of the shark is phenomenal. Shredding the shell and flesh with razor-sharp teeth, the ferocious tiger makes light work of the carcass. Savage and brutal, the ruthless tigers are one of the coral sea's most feared predators. This huge gentle giant is the potato cod. Growing up to 100 kilos, he's one of the biggest fish found in the Coral Sea. A homebody, he never ventures too far from home and is content to stay in the same reef location his entire life. He's a fish that commands respect, with the local sharks happy to share their domain and keep their distance. He's got a huge mouth and an appetite to match. In fact, his mouth is so big, he'll often eat his prey in one gulp. And his best friend is this tiny fish, the blue streak cleaner wrasse. This odd couple have an unusual relationship built on mutual respect. The potato cod accumulates dead skin and parasites that need to be cleaned, and he relies on the wrasse to do the cleaning for him. With full access, the wrasse is free to swim into the cod's mouth and do his work. No matter the temptation, he refuses to eat his friend and loyal servant. It's the ideal working relationship. The potato cod gets rid of annoying parasites, and the cleaner wrasse gets an easy meal. It's what is known as a symbiotic relationship. But as with most relationships, things don't always go to plan. The sneaky wrasse is known to take advantage of the trusting cod, sometimes feeding on the healthy tissue, which can be harmful to the cod. Despite the wrasse's occasional indiscretions, somehow this unusual relationship works. And, like the complexity of the reef itself, life in the Coral Sea can be both weird and wonderful. One of the Great Barrier Reef's great success stories is the majestic humpback whale. Back from the brink of extinction, since whaling stopped, the humpback population along the east coast of Australia has gone from as little as 100 whales to over 10,000 today. Each year between June and September, the Coral Sea comes alive as thousands of humpbacks migrate north along the east coast of Australia to the warm, pristine waters of the reef. Traveling up to 10,000 kilometers from Antarctica, the whales head to the reef to mate and give birth. While on the reef, they spend most of their time relaxing and playing, having stocked up after a summer of feeding on krill and plankton in Antarctic waters. Adult humpbacks grow up to 16 meters in size and weigh over 40 tons. This female will eat up to 2,000 kilograms a day. During mating season, the male humpbacks produce songs, which are believed to attract females. The songs comprise a magical mix of clicks, moans, and eerie wails, with distinct patterns that can last for over 20 minutes between breaths. Known for their spectacular breaching displays, the whales love to play and frolic in the pristine reef waters. Despite their huge size, they can propel themselves well clear of the water. No one really knows why they do this. Some experts think it might be to discard parasites, while others theorize it's just about having fun. Either way, it makes for a compelling spectacle. They also love to slap the water with their tails or flippers, which may be a way to communicate with each other. It could also be a way of showing dominance during the mating season. Big in size and personality, the playful humpbacks of the Coral Sea are one of the Great Barrier Reef's greatest stories of survival and prosperity. Stretching over 2,000 kilometers, the Coral Sea sustains one of the world's largest tropical fish populations. From the very smallest to the largest. The reef supports a diverse range of fish, with over 1,500 different species calling the Coral Sea home. With so many different shapes, colors and sizes. It's a magical place. The sheer volume and variety of fish is unlike anywhere else in the world, with the Coral Sea literally teeming with marine life. It's not unusual for hundreds of different species to be found on a single reef. Sometimes solitary, and sometimes in huge schools. Fish are also an essential part of the Coral Sea's food chain. Many fish species also depend on the reef itself for food and habitat. It's what makes this part of the world so very special, and the richest and most complex marine ecosystem on Earth. The Coral Sea is full of amazing creatures, each with their own distinct behavior and physical traits. This fish may look like any other nondescript fish, except for one defining trait: his astounding jaw. He's the sling jaw wrasse, and when he attacks his prey, it's a sight that defies belief. He possesses the most extreme jaw protrusion found in the Coral Sea. Tempted by a small shrimp, this female wrasse prepares to strike. Two large ligaments allow her to achieve phenomenal jaw extension. Fully extended, the mouth forms a tube and she engulfs the crustacean in rapid time. The extraordinary sling jaw wrasse is perfectly adapted to a life hunting in the Coral Sea. While this creature may not have the movie star looks, he's as important to the health of the environment as any other creature living on the Great Barrier Reef. Like a big underwater caterpillar, the sea cucumber crawls along the sea floor, feeding on plankton and decaying organic matter. While sea cucumbers are found all over the world, they are particularly abundant in the Coral Sea. They sift the ocean floor, using up to 30 tentacle-like tubed feet located around his mouth, pumping water through the mouth and out the rear end. They digest organic material, excreting everything else. Remarkably, what comes out the other end is cleaner than what goes in. While the excrement may look like waste, it's actually good for the environment. Like a vacuum cleaner, they filter and purify the sand. Clean sand is essential for the health of reef mangroves. Seagrass beds are also in a much healthier state when sea cucumber numbers are high. He may not get all the attention, but he's a star in his own right, playing an essential role in the health of the Great Barrier Reef's fragile ecosystem. Like a periscope retreating, the spearing mantis shrimp burrows his way into the ocean floor. Here he lies in wait, ready to surprise his prey. Like his relative, the peacock mantis shrimp, he's a deft hunter. With his spring-loaded arms and long, sharp claws, he spears his prey. With the trap set and hidden from view, it's now a matter of wait and see. Like all ambush predators, he knows patience is the name of the game. With brilliant eyesight, he has a 360-degree view of his killing field. Eventually, his patience pays off when an unsuspecting fish swims into view. But his aim is wayward, with the fish managing to escape. But he's not going to miss a second time. This time, it's a precision strike, spearing the fish like a harpoon. He then takes his catch into the burrow. This fish is easy game, with the shrimp striking a mortal blow. Deceptive and lethal, the ingenious mantis shrimp is the Great Barrier Reef's most prolific swordsman.